The fragile limbs of innocent children were never designed to carry the heavy loads of life, but to move like main branches of trees rushing past the air. Children are the future of every nation, and progressiveness of any state depends on the education level of its young ones. In Pakistan, on one hand, there are children who have a lot of resources and the international standard schooling. While on the other hand, there are kids who have not even seen a school since their childhood.
There is a need of the serious approach to handle this issue. For example, in 1970s, UNESCO launched different projects and incentives for the third world or the developing countries to provide stipends to the poor families who could not afford education of their children. In Pakistan, the same approach is in practice. For example, I want to give the example in all the provinces, education is free at the metric level, but how many parents and how many portion of the society is well aware and appreciative of that approach, that really the government and the state has done such type of the marvelous effort, and how many of them are getting benefit.
These innocent creatures of God are working in the fields and are known as child laborers. Every born child is not a laborer. These are the situations and conditions that forces them to this lifestyle. The parents of child laborers can't afford the education of the children, and in many families, they are the only source of their income.
जो बच्चे जो छोटे छोटे अड्डे के अंदर काम कर रहे हैं, हम खुद इन्हें देख के हमारे दिल के अंदर तरस आता है, क्योंकि ये उम्र इनकी पढ़ने की, अगर ये आज पढ़ेंगे कल इनका मुस्तकबिल बनेगा। आज जो है ना महंगाई की वजह से, गुर्बत की वजह से इनके वालिदैन जो है ना मजबूरी के तौर पे जो है ना हमारे पास छोड़ कर चले जाते हैं, भाई इन्हें काम सिखाएं। हम उन्हें कहते हैं भाई इन्हें पढ़ाएं, वो कहते हैं भाई इनकी पढ़ाई की फ़ीस हमारे पास इतनी ताकत नहीं कि हम इन्हें पढ़ा सकें। बिजली के बिल इतने आ रहे हैं, सुई गैस के बिल इतने आ रहे हैं, खाने के लिए जो है ना हमारे पास घर में खाना नहीं है, और जो ना घर के अंदर जो है इतने फाके आ रहे हैं, और क्या करें, दिन ब दिन जो है ना महंगाई बढ़ रही है।
There are several types of child labor activities, and children are doing labor in the form of workshop mechanics, waste pickers, cobblers, serving boys, and many more. We are the ones who take extra effort from these little creatures and don't even care for their basic rights. According to International Labour Organization, Minimum Age Convention 138, minimum age for employment may not set below than the age of completion of compulsory schooling, and in any event not less than 14 years. ILO aims to end the worst form of child labour by 2016, but in Pakistan, child labour is growing instead of ending or lessening. The survey of all Pakistan labour force in 2007 and 2008 showed that there have been over 21 million labour children between the ages of 10 to 14 working in the country, out of which 73% are boys and 27% are girls. It is almost double of what Human Rights Commission of Pakistan estimated in 2005. The ratio of child labour in developed countries is much less than the developing countries. The eradication of this curse from our society is must for making Pakistan an excellent nation.
हम जितना काम करते हैं उतनी मजदूरी हमको नहीं मिलती। हमें हमारी मजबूरी है, किराए बिल देने होते हैं, इसीलिए हमारा घर में कमाने वाला और कोई नहीं है, सिर्फ हम ही हैं।
मेरा अबू फौत हो गया, मेरा दिल है स्कूल पढ़ने का, पर पैसे नहीं है, गरीब है हम बहुत।
मेरा भी दिल करता है और बच्चों की तरह स्कूल जाऊँ, पढ़ूँ, मजबूरी की वजह से ये काम कर रहे हैं।
हमें जितनी मजदूरी मिलती है वो उससे हमारे घर का कोई खर्चा या कोई गुजारा कोई नहीं होता है।
Awareness campaigns, seminars and international conferences should be arranged in which the target public must be the parents and children from the lower socio-economic status instead of common public. We have an example of such rising campaigns for child labour by Pakistani singers Shahzad Roy and Jawad Ahmed. They launch various campaigns for poor families like I'm Paid to Learn and Taaleem for All. Pakistan Baitul Mal is also working hard for eliminating the issue of child labour by providing poor families some incentive so that they can send their children to schools. By doing this, a lot of children whose parents tends them to work for the bread and butter are now schooled for contributing their part in changing global scenario. It is hopeful that government will take this issue seriously and concrete steps will be taken by lawmakers.
Unfortunately, in Pakistan, because of the poverty and the majority of our population lives in the rural areas, and their living standards and their source of the economy is very low level, and they are not fully aware of the family planning and income generation and their career and future planning of their society and their children. Therefore, they are not worried of the education of their children because of the lack of education and because of the lack of the sources. Therefore, they don't mind to send their children for earning livelihoods.
In order to eliminate the child labor that would help Pakistan in becoming a strong and prosperous nation. Pakistan Zindabad.
मैं पढ़ना चाहता हूँ,
मैं भी खेलना चाहता हूँ,
मुझे भी जीना है,
मेरा पाकिस्तान।